Family, let me ask you this. What do you do when the world roars at you? When fear speaks louder than reason? When culture pressures you and life feels unpredictable? What do you anchor your heart to? Psalm 96 gives one clear answer. Sing to the Lord. Bless His name. Declare His salvation. This is not quiet spirituality. This is worship that moves, praise with teeth, rooted in the truth that God is not distant. God is not small. God is not reacting. He is reigning. Notice, Psalm 96 does not say, worship only when life is easy. It commands worship because the Lord is worthy. It says, for the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Your worship becomes bigger than your feelings. When you sing, you are saying, my situation may be shaking, but God is not. Then the psalm does something bold. It calls the whole earth into the spotlight. Tell of His glory among the nations, His wonders among all peoples. This means we are not just consumers of God's blessings. We are messengers of His greatness. Psalm 96 continues, for all the gods of the peoples are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Idols promise peace, but cannot deliver. They demand worship, but cannot save. They appear powerful until they meet the authority of the living God. So, our response is to lift our voices, sharpen our witness, and surrender our hearts. Sing, bless, declare not because life is perfect, but because God is King. Let every breath proclaim, the Lord reigns. Let your worship become your warfare until your heart believes what your mouth is already confessing. He is coming. He is judging. He is establishing righteousness. Do not shrink. Worship loudly, live faithfully, and proclaim boldly. Psalm 96 is not just poetry, it's a battle cry. Lord, this morning you wake me with your mercy, like light pouring into a room that has been dark all night. I breathe in, and my heart answers, you are worthy. As the day begins, I come alive to worship you. I bless your name with my first thoughts, with my first breath, with my first willingness. You are not silent, and you are not far away. You are the God who draws near, the King whose presence makes the ordinary holy. I want my mornings to belong to you before anything else claims them. I lift my voice with gladness because you made me for praise. Let there be a new song in me, not because circumstances are perfect, but because you are faithful. Teach my tongue to honor you rightly. Let my worship be more than words that pass through my mouth. Let it be the grateful offering of a soul that remembers who you are. Even before I understand everything the day will bring, I declare that you are great and greatly to be praised. Your greatness does not depend on my strength. It stands firm in every season. You are the God to be feared above all other powers, above every shadow that tempts my heart to trust when anxiety rises. You steady my thoughts when the world gets loud. You do not change. Your glory remains bright and unshakable. When I look at the heavens, I sense your authority. When I consider the breath in my lungs, I recognize your hand. You made the heavens, and that truth steadies me. You do not scramble to keep up with events. You reign with purpose. You are not defeated by darkness. You are the light. You are not threatened by fear. You are my shelter. As the day opens, let my spirit hold on to that reality. Let my faith stand tall, like a tree rooted deep in your greatness. Lord, you have placed your splendor among us, and my desire is to let it fill every space of my life. Let my praise not stay locked in private corners, but spill outward in the way I live, in the way I speak, in the way I treat people, in the patience I carry when I would rather rush. Let me tell of your glory as it moves through my days. Let me remember that I am called not only to worship you, but also to declare you when I encounter others. Help me bless your name with sincerity. Let my words be seasoned with reverence. Put joy in my tone, truth in my speech, and kindness in my actions, so that others can feel you are real, reigning, and that your salvation is not just an idea, but a living power. I thank you for the privilege of approaching you. You are worthy of wonder, worthy of awe, worthy of praise that rises like breath from the inside. You are too glorious to be contained by my vocabulary, and yet you invite me to honor you anyway. I worship you with what I have, my attention, my trust, my gratitude. You are great beyond comparison, and I bless you because you are worthy of honor. Let it remind me that the threats of the day do not define the day. Lord, as I face the moments ahead, keep me from exchanging worship for worry. When my mind drifts toward idols, anything I use to control outcomes, anything I elevate above you, turn my heart back toward reverent honesty. If anything in my life is slipping into the place where you alone belong, expose it gently, purify my motives. Remove the burdens that come from trying to replace you. I want you to be first. I want you to be trusted. I want my life to reflect that you alone are God. Help me declare your glory in a way that is natural and fearless. Let my worship become an atmosphere around me. As I go, let me speak of your salvation with both humility and confidence, knowing that you are not only powerful, but good. Let me live out what I confess, knowing that what you promise is sure, and what you establish stands. Strengthen my resolve to live differently. When I remember your righteousness, give me courage to walk in obedience without hesitation. Let my faith be lively, not fragile, steadfast, not performative. Lord, I want joyful reverence to be the rhythm of my morning. Let it shape the way I greet people, handle delays and surprises, respond when tempted to impatience or harshness. Put praise on my lips even when my schedule presses me. Put calm in my chest even when uncertainty tries to rush me. Let your greatness be the foundation beneath my feet. And if challenges rise, remind me that you are greater than every problem. I praise you because your glory is meant to be spoken of among all people. Put in my heart a love for your name and a desire for others to know you. Let my life become a sign of your goodness. Let my compassion reflect your character. Let me carry the message of your reign, my community, and everyone I meet can sense that your love and salvation are real. Let my worship not remain a soundtrack, but become a testimony. Be near as the day unfolds. Let the atmosphere around me shift as I remember who you are. Keep my heart from wandering. Keep my mind from settling into fear. Remind me that you are greater than the powers of this world, greater than opinions that try to define me, greater than voices that try to intimidate me. Let me stand with reverence, knowing I belong to the King of Glory. As I begin this morning, I sing in my spirit and bless your name from deep within. You are to be praised. You are the Lord, and you have made the heavens. Your splendor is real. Your reign is sure. Your salvation is offered with mercy. I lift my soul to you again and again, my force, not by duty, but by joy. I worship you with gratitude for who you are, with awe for your majesty, with trust for your goodness. I open this day to you and ask that your glory would be seen in and through me. Let my praise rise from my heart like a faithful offering, and let the world around me feel the gentle strength of a life lived under your reign as I continue walking in your presence. I bring you the rest of my day before I step into it. Thank you for waking me, for steadying me, for meeting me with mercy when I did not even know how much I needed you. Let the worship I offer not fade once the quiet moments are gone. Let it remain in my spirit, carried into conversations, decisions, and every ordinary task that becomes holy when you are honored. Guard my mind through the hours ahead. Keep fear from becoming my counselor. Keep anxiety from stealing my joy. When thoughts press in, remind me that you are greater. Amen. When pressure rises, strengthen my faith. When I feel stretched, give me strength from your presence, not self-reliance. Help me breathe in your truth and exhale doubt. Let my inner life match what my mouth has declared. that you are worthy, that you are reigning, that you are to be feared above every false confidence. Lead me in joyful obedience. Teach me to worship with my heart. Make me faithful where I am placed. If I meet people who are hurting, let compassion rise before irritation. If I meet pride, let humility speak through me. If I meet those who are searching, let my life become a quiet invitation to you, truthful, gentle, full of grace. Order my steps so that my day is not just lived, but used for your glory. Cleanse me from anything that would dull my worship. Search my motives. If I am chasing approval, set me free. If I am carrying resentment, wash it away with your love. If I am holding on to something, give me courage to surrender. I do not want religion that looks good but leaves me unchanged. I want a real encounter with you that reshapes how I think, how I respond, how I treat others. Let my reverence be sincere, not performative. Let my joy be deep, not shallow. Protect what this day will bring. Cover my home, relationships, work, plans, and opportunities. Shield me from harm, seen and unseen. Guard my words so I do not speak carelessly. Guard my heart so I do not make choices that conflict with your will. If delays or disruptions come, let them strengthen me instead of hardening me. If unexpected turns arrive, keep me steady in your presence. Help me declare your glory, not only in what I say, but in what I live. Let honesty be clear. Let patience be noticeable. Let kindness be consistent. Let faith be practical. When I am tempted to shrink back, give me courage. When I am tempted to compromise, give me conviction. When I am tempted to lose hope, remind me that you are great and greatly to be praised. I place my heart and my future in your hands. I do not know everything that will happen, but I know you are in control. I do not know how every situation will resolve, but I know your righteousness is firm. Teach me to trust deeper than I can explain. Let me wait without getting stuck. Let me act without panicking. Let me surrender without fear. Let me rest in the assurance that your salvation is sure and your reign is unshakable. Prepare me for the next moment. Help me stay connected even when I am busy. Keep me from rushing past you. Keep me from forgetting why I am here. Let my worship overflow naturally, like water from a living spring. And if any moment comes when I feel distant, draw me back quickly, tenderly, and firmly into your presence. I bless your name again, Lord. I honor your greatness. I praise you with a heart awake to you. Receive my morning as an offering. Receive my life as worship. Receive my day as something you can use for your glory. Keep me joyful, reverent, and faithful until the day moves on and you remain my constant focus. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.